Take a step back to yesterday. When life would move slower, we would.
Welcome back to Daytime Live. Now, this segment that we're about to do is one that is near and dear to my heart.
Yes, girl.
We are talking about natural hair and the natural hair movements. Now, we are joined by three fabulously beautiful women. We're joined by...
Absolutely beautiful. Yeah.
That's it?
Yeah, absolutely beautiful. I'm like, you guys
I
are
thought Sadiq
so
was coming with
beautiful.
something hard.
For a minute, I wanted to get, turn my hair natural, but continue.
So, I'm going to start with Lauren. How long have you been natural?
I've been natural for over 2 years now. About 2 years and a month.
2 years and a month.
Yeah.
Where are you from?
I grew up in the Bahamas. Yeah.
All right. We're not talking to Lauren then. Let's move along, Lauren.
Adrian.
Adrian, what about you? How long? You look like a just chopped, big
Yeah.
chop, just recently.
I'm the newbie. I've been natural for a couple months and I did the big chop about a month ago and this cut is like days old. Literally.
It's
like
nice.
a
Did you
week.
get that brush, the sponge, and do the little
No.
thing? You did that with the sponge, did you?
So it's
Lauren?
a wash and go.
Did you
No,
do
this is actually this is actually a wash and go that I did with my fingers.
Okay.
Yeah.
Very nice. So that's a 3C hair.
Well, I would more describe it as 4A, 4B.
You wish.
All right, you see, into this. Wait, can you take
like,
it
what are you
slow
talking
for
about?
me, please? Back up a bit. What is this sponge?
Let's go to Yolande, because Yolande is a professional at the table, right?
Yes.
So talk to us a little bit about the natural hair movement. I just mentioned 3C, 4C. For Sanique,
And a sponge.
And a sponge. What am I talking about?
Well, okay, so there are different techniques that people use to get their hair or their curl pattern to really boom and pop.
Okay.
So what Lauren spoke about was using her fingers basically to bring the hair down to get her curl pattern. And she actually does have a 4A to 4B hair type. Adrienne, on the other hand, she used product and basically used a comb to coil the hair.
Finger
to
coil.
To finger coil, but using the comb.
Right.
To get this type of curl pattern.
Okay.
Personally, for me, I
Yeah.
just washed, rub product in my hair, and then I have longer hair, so it's kind of.
But I think you're like a 3C hair.
No, I'm a 4A, 4B, just like Lauren.
You see?
All right,
Claire,
wait.
just like
Drop
Lauren.
it. So I'm hearing numerals and I'm hearing letters. So can you explain what they represent and what they mean?
It simply represents what your curl pattern is.
Okay.
So in the natural world, we're trying to figure out what our curl type looks like, and that's simply what it reflects.
But let's go back a little bit with that, because you're saying in the natural world we're trying to figure out some stuff, which for me is like a very interesting conversation, because people say to me all the time, how long have you been natural? My response is
whole life.
birth.
You've never relaxed your hair?
Never.
Wow.
I've been But then it means a lot to me
Yeah.
to have. So when we talk about figuring out our curl pattern, I think that's a little bit upsetting that as old as we are, older than birth, we don't
We're
know what
still
our hair
figuring
feels
it out.
like. A lot of people
Yeah.
don't know what your natural hair actually feels like. Tell me your thought about that, Adrian. What do you think about that?
Well, in Jamaica, a lot of people relax their hair from such a young age. I've heard
7-year-old,
people as young as
8-year-old.
5, and I'm like,
Yeah.
5? Did you even have enough hair to relax? It's crazy, because then you grow up and all you're seeing is yourself with relaxed hair. You don't know what you look like with your natural hair, so it causes an issue because a lot of the times, one, your hair becomes damaged, and two, you're trying to probably go natural, but you don't know how your hair look because all you know is this relaxed hair. So a lot of people kind of shy away from it for that reason. But in terms of figuring it out, if you're new, there's a lot to figure out.
So
I'm
why
still
did
figuring
you
it out.
decide to go natural? So you had relaxed hair before?
I had relaxed hair. I relaxed my hair when I was in third form. So I was about 15 in third form. So
Do you remember why?
too thick.
Okay.
Way too thick. And then I had to comb my hair myself. It became a struggle, and I was like, nah, not today. I'm gonna, get my hair relaxed, and it was easier for me, especially, going to high school, and it was just easier.
And
So-
then what changed?
Moving to Kingston and moving around.
So Lauren, tell me, how has the natural hair movement changed in the last 10 years?
Well,
Just your observances.
well, to me, right now, the natural hair movement is women from all walks of life are returning natural, despite what the media has told them about their hair being untidy and, unmanageable, unprofessional. And I think that's what's so beautiful about the movement, that despite all of that, we're returning natural, and so it has definitely changed. You see a lot more people deciding to go natural. So many people describe it as a trend. I don't really believe that it's a trend, because, we're doing this despite the history.
Yeah.
So I don't think it's a trend. And for me, returning natural is like a form of self-discovery.
I have
for
a problem
myself.
with the term returning natural,
Returning.
but that's my
Your personal
my personal
thing.
issue.
But Yulan, do you think that you
have a problem too?
You have a problem. Has there been any sort of what seems like discrimination, especially in corporates, for women who have returned to natural?
Not for me personally, but I have heard stories about persons saying that their bosses have said to them, why you don't go comb your hair? Why you don't go catch up your hair and put it in a bun, simply because the hair might have a coarser texture or doesn't seem to be presentable enough for the office space.
That's interesting that you say that, because one of the things I love about my job, I love that I am able to be me,
Yes,
right?
express yourself.
But it's interesting because word on the street is that people say, few people have said, like online and stuff like that, that they really, if only I would comb my hair.
No.
And I'm like,
I'm
somebody
amazed.
says it, yes.
I'm amazed that that's still happening in our society.
And it doesn't happen only in Jamaica, because I was in another Caribbean country working, and an intern came and she had her hair just like yours, and they told her that she needed to go tame her hair before she came back to the front office. And I'm like,
What do you think it
that's
started
crazy.
from? Is it colonialism, globalization? I mean, it started somewhere for us to have this perception that her natural texture is essentially the wrong texture to have. I used to hear about bad hair and good hair.
Yes.
Okay, where did this start?
Well,
Adrian.
one, I think colonialism had a lot to do with
definitely.
it. That is definitely the root, the foundation of everything. And then after, you had mixed children, you had, the people with the nice, curly, pretty hair, and that was
There you go,
accepted.
pretty hair.
Pretty hair, right? That was accepted, but once you were on the kinkier side, something was definitely wrong with your hair, and I don't understand why it is that something's wrong with my natural hair as opposed to another person's natural hair.
The
That's what I was
interesting thing,
born
though,
with.
Even though you have natural hair, it still has to be. There's still good natural hair and
there's
bad
bad
natural hair.
natural-
So
yeah.
I have the bad natural hair.
No, you
what
don't.
makes it bad?
Because it's too coarse. So if you have the bouncy natural hair, that's the good one. So we know that there's a big
That's
difference.
changing, though.
But
That's
we're going to
changing.
come back to that, Yolanda. In the meantime, we're going to take a quick break. You're watching Daytime Live. Remember to check us out on onespotmedia.com, televisionjamaica.com, and follow us, TVJ_Daytime Live. We'll be right back.